Hey guys, this is Kyle coming at you with a video about the PocketStation, something I never thought I would talk about again. So the PlayStation Vita was just updated to System Software 3.0, and as a part of that, not necessarily built into the system software itself, but at the same time Sony released this, PocketStation for PS Vita. You'll see that this is only for PlayStation Plus members. So you do have to be a PlayStation Plus member to download this, but if you are a PlayStation Plus member, it's free. So what exactly is it? Well, essentially all that it is a emulator for the PlayStation, for the PocketStation. That's all it is. This isn't even a program that you can actually run on your Vita or anything like that. Essentially, it's just an emulator that's built in. So even though I've downloaded it, if I go to my home screen here and got a lot of crap here, hit the icon, it's going to say could not find the application. And that's because, again, it's just a built-in emulator. So let me show you what that means. I do have a couple of PocketStation compatible PS1 games on here, and that's what you need, of course, to make the PocketStation work. Now, previously, you could not use the PocketStation element of these titles, but now you can. So if I jump back out here and go into the game archives, again, the PS1 titles here, and they have added a new section, basically PocketStation Taio Taitoru. Titles compatible with PocketStation. So if we jump into there, you'll get a list of all of the titles that are compatible with PocketStation. And fortunately, a lot of the titles themselves are also free right now for PS Plus members, you'll see. So I haven't gone through and downloaded any of these. One of the biggest PocketStation compatible titles was Final Fantasy VIII. There's a Chocobo mini game that you can get for your PocketStation. But yeah, some of the other ones, Harvest Moon, there are some pretty well-known titles in here. Hot Shots Golf 2, MGS Integral, so there are, Ray Crisis, Legend of Dragoon. So a lot of these titles in Japan were PocketStation compatible, and of course it was removed for most of them before the US release because the PocketStation never came out in the US. And you'll see Rockman 1 through Rockman 6, the PlayStation remakes, I guess not remakes, but ports of those titles. And I do already have all of those titles on my Vita, so that's what we're going to use to test it out. Now if we jump over to Rockman 2 here, you will see some new icons here. You have PocketStation and PlayStation. PocketStation loads the PocketStation itself, and PlayStation will load Rockman 2 with PocketStation compatibility, which I've already done. I'll go over it with another title further, but let me just go ahead and hit PocketStation. And again, this will literally load the PocketStation. So it's an exact emulator of the PocketStation. And I actually had one of these back in the day. I vaguely remember it. Of course, I imported it from Japan. I wasn't living in Japan at that point. I think I was high school student, maybe a junior high school student at that point in time, but I really liked the idea of these things. It was kind of Sony's take on Sega's VMU for the Dreamcast, which I thought was fantastic. Very cool little device. So anyway, here is the PocketStation, and you'll see this is what they originally looked like. Obviously, this feature here won't be of much use on a Vita because everything that you can see here obviously is already built into the Vita OS, like the date and the time. You have a little alarm that you can set. And then through here you have a couple of various features that you can change up. You can see how many blocks are being used on your memory card. If you remember correctly, there were 15 blocks available on memory cards. I believe that means I'm using 13. That was one of the downfalls of PocketStation, is most of the apps for it took a huge amount of blocks. And so because of that, you could only load 1 or 2 apps at a time. Thanks to things like the Vita now, though, of course, we can upload an unlimited number because we are not limited by one PocketStation here because we can emulate it. Anyway, if I hit right, you'll see Pokerock 2, Pocket Rockman 2. So this is the only one I've got loaded onto this PocketStation here, obviously. And yeah, I mean, we can play Pocket Rockman 2. And you'll see Team Battle, Game, Password, Tyson, Yameru's Quit, of course. So you got a few options here, and status. So let's just jump into game. And a lot of these games included features like you would go and play on your PocketStation, and you would play the game 100 times and level up, and then you would take that data and push it back to your PlayStation when you got home, and you would unlock something in the game. That was, of course, Sega's original idea with the VMU, and Sony somewhat rolled with it here with the PocketStation. So you'll see, of course, of course the games are simple. This is a top-down game where I run forward and shoot. But again, I'm building up points by doing so. And you'll hear the very simple sound effects. Of course, it's all completely emulated from the PocketStation itself. So you see I died, I get a score of 90. And again, experience 18 points. And again, you can build that up and take it back to the game with you. So here's Team Battle. You'll see this is kind of a Pokemon style fighting back and forth game. You can choose two characters and have them duke it out essentially. So anyway, that is Rockman 2's PocketStation features. Now let me go ahead and jump into Rockman 3, Mega Man 3, and show you basically how it works from the beginning. So again, this is a vanilla PocketStation at this point. I'll just show you what I mean by that. Because you do have to load the game's PocketStation data to the PocketStation in the game. So if I jump into the PocketStation here, left and right, I have no game. There's nothing on this PocketStation. And again, because it's an emulator, I will have one game per PocketStation because that's the way we can do it now. So anyway, again, nothing on there. So I can go ahead and jump into PlayStation here. Launch the actual PlayStation software. Of course, Rockman 3. And most of the PocketStation compatible software had the app, the PocketStation app, downloadable right away. I know some of them you had to take some time to actually unlock the app, but for the most part here, they included it right at the home screen. So I'll just show you exactly what I mean on how I got that over to the PocketStation. Again, jump into the game, you have all the options here, and I'll just choose PocketStation at the bottom here. And it's just telling me it's going to download the software to my PocketStation. You need a PocketStation to perform this, and it's going to take up 13 blocks. And again, remember, there are only 15 blocks on a memory card there. And now it's telling me I don't have a PocketStation plugged in, which I know I did, so maybe that was a glitch there, but let's try again. And again, we will start by clicking PlayStation there. Let's try again. Alright, seems a little bit better. So now it's downloading it to my PocketStation. Good, good. So now it's on the PocketStation. So again, from there, we can jump back out, load the PocketStation up here. And if we hit over, you'll see we now have Pokeroku 3, Pocket Rockman 3. Let's load this up. I honestly, at this point, have no idea if this is any different than Pokeroku 2. But let's take a look. You'll see the same options here. Let's try game. Go, go, rush. So it looks like it is different. So a classic version of a kind of on rails kind of game here. Apparently I was supposed to jump over that. But again, you get score, you get experience points, and again you can transfer that back to your PlayStation. Let's check one more here. And again, let's go with Rockman. Well, why don't we jump forward? Let's go up all the way up to Rockman 5 here. And again, same thing. We're going to jump into the game first to download the data over to the PocketStation. And this first pop-up here, it's going to ask you if you want to switch your memory card for a PocketStation. And it'll basically tell you you can download games to the PocketStation. Basically it acts as a memory card. So there's no reason not to do it at this point, but it does have a confirmation screen just to make sure that you want to take your memory card and switch it for a PocketStation. You can switch, flip the data back and forth between the PocketStation and the memory card as needed. So if you've already got a save on there that you want to move over, you can do that. Again, 13 blocks. Seems to be a running theme here. Alright, we're downloaded, so let's jump in. Pokerock 5. Alright. Let's see what we've got as far as the game goes this time. Break beats. And again, there are multiple levels. I'm not exactly scratching the surface with, how these are going here. But again, they are very simple games. There you go. So again, a game like that. I can see some of you out there maybe asking, why? What is the point in this? Well, this is functionality that Sony didn't necessarily have to add. I mean, these are things that could just simply get lost to time, and I'm really glad that they added the support. Again, it's pretty, it just reminds me of the past. I mean, this is something that I owned right when it came out, and it's very nostalgic to me. So it's very cool that they added these in here, not to be lost to time. And again, you do have quite the game list already here in the PS Store of games that support it. So certainly a nice gesture by Sony to add that functionality into the Vita. Anyway guys, appreciate you watching the video. Lots of crazy stuff coming up this month. November is looking insane. December also looks pretty good, so you will see a bunch of videos up from me. God Eater 2, Final Fantasy. There's going to be a lot. Anyway, look forward to them guys. Hope you're having a good one.